Everybody, how you doing? I'm doing fan-freaking-tastic. You know, I had honestly given up on the whole YouTube thing, because once I lost my old channel, NLG Studios, I was just kind of like, oh, crap. Because I've been posting on there for a year. You know, I've got a couple hundred videos up. And then I lost my phone, and I lost my whole account. Then I posted on my second one, and now I'm back to square one, and I've got 3 weeks to get up some kind of thing again. But I figured I was done. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Screw it. I'm not going to do it anymore. But I don't know. This is really something I want to do. I like it. I think it's cool. So now I just gotta keep at it. But I'm gonna start out with, well, not really start out. I've already posted a couple videos, but I'm gonna bring y'all my Black Widow movie review. That's what I really. First impressions aren't. I've already seen this movie twice, but. You know, I honestly thought it's a pretty good spy. It's your generic spy movie. Yeah, hell yeah, it's long overdue. Black Widow and Hawkeye should have got their own movies by now. And I don't mean the little Hawkeye TV show where we're gonna get rid of Hawkeye and bring in the Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Everybody was crying. Oh, Black Widow doesn't have a movie. Oh, where's the love for Black Widow? Where's the love for Hawkeye? Hawkeye doesn't have anything. Hawkeye is probably the most underrated member of the Avengers. Because, as you'll remember, in Age of Ultron, Scarlet Witch did a little mind warpy. Speaking of Scarlet Witch, I have something coming in the mail that you guys are going to love. Also, another reason I kind of wanted to start posting again, because I know that one's going to get some heat. Alright, but if you remember, in Age of Ultron, Scarlet Witch did the little hand tricky. She got Cap, she got Iron Man, she got Thor, she got Hulk, and she got Black Widow. You know who she didn't get? My man's Hawkeye. Speaking of Age of Ultron, Age of Ultron is the most underrated movie. But we'll get into that later. But, yeah. Where's the love for Hawkeye? Is she even on? Okay, good. You know, I thought the story was, you know, kind of generic spy. I'm a spy. Oh, I gotta learn some secret thing. Oh, that secret thing is coming to me. Oh no, the super badass spy is coming to get me. Oh no, the leader of the thing is something to do with my parents. Oh no, ah! Yeah, it was kind of generic. I mean, but I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm saying I'd give Black Widow a good 7 point. I'll give it a 7.5. The really bad things. Oh lordy. The really bad things, I agree with literally everybody. I'd say a good 90% of people on the internet hate Taskmaster, because in the comics, you know, I'm not a comic pro. I don't claim to be one, but I've read a couple comics. But to make Taskmaster in the comics has always been like a kind of a jokey, play, not really, but like he's always had a sense of humor, and like. Anthony Masters, excuse me, I got a bit of a cold, I think. I have no idea. I'm kind of sick. I always get sick. What the fuck? But, he's always, like, he's got a lady. I think he's even got a kid, too. I could be wrong on that one. But, like, he makes jokes. He is, like, interesting, like, as a character. And they just made, in the movie, he's just like a Terminator robot, like, implant the chip. What fighting style must I use? Oh, I must use this fighting style. No, he doesn't even talk. He's not even he's a she, which we'll get into that later. I think gender swapping a character is the absolute stupidest thing you can do. Gender and race swapping is really stupid, and I'll get into that in a minute, because some of you might be wondering why I said that, but I'll get into that in a minute. But in all honesty, Yelena Belova Again, I agree with like 90% of the internet. Yelena Belova and Red Guardian stole the show. Now that concerns, I honestly still do not know where to put Red Guardian. Because in my diorama, I have him on the good guy's side, because I figured, he's Black Widow's, honestly, I have no idea what the hell he is. Father figure? I guess I'm going to say father. That's Black Widow's father-ish. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I figured, if there was a battle to be called, he'd be like, oh yeah, I help you out. You are my daughter. I don't know what the fuck kind of accent that was. But, now he's talking like, I pushed Captain America out the window in 1983. Which, that makes me question how old this motherfucker is. Because you gotta be at least, I don't know for the Russians. You gotta be at least 19, I think, to sign up for the Russian military. And then, at least 2 years to get the serum, get trained, get the serum, and then get put out to battle. So that means you gotta be at least 23. And then, between 23 and 24 by the time you interact with Captain America. And that was in 1980. So that means he was born in 1960. That means in 2016, he'd be like 50. He looks 50. I don't know, man. It's all weird. That's all crazy. But like, now I heard rumors from Comic Book Cast that there was like a Black Widow 2. I would really be interested in seeing Yelena Belova like going out and finding all the other widows. I wonder who the villain would be. I don't know. That'd be really cool. Put down your thoughts in the comments. But like, this guy, I gotta say, that guy, he got friend zoned hard. He got friend zoned hard. He was on the borderline of being like a brother to me, man. That's gotta hurt. But all in all, the movie was pretty great. Kind of, your generic spy movie, but it's Black Widow, so we all everyone's gonna watch it. It's a Marvel movie. Come on. Even Captain Marvel, that shitty movie. Oh, there's a cop. Even that shitty Captain Marvel movie made $1 billion. So, it's a Marvel movie. People are gonna watch it. People love Marvel. But it's a wrecked car. You don't have to stand and watch for 20 minutes, you assholes. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I honestly thought the movie was great. Alright, here, if you're wondering why I think gender and race swapping is the stupidest thing in the world you can do. Alright, think of it, you're the point of view of alright, think about this. Taskmaster in the comics is a man. Taskmaster in the movies was a chick. What you're basically telling women out there is, hey, you have crappy villains. We don't like your villains. We're going to take one of the really cool male villains and give it to you. Just take what you can get. It sucks to be you. Now, I'm not a comic book nerd, or a comic book, I don't know the word. But I'm pretty sure I can Google, like, female Marvel villains, and I can probably get a list. Marvel's been around since the 60s, since the 40s. You've got a plethora of villains to choose from. Go pick one of those. It's the same for race swapping. You're basically saying, hey, black people, or hey, Asian people, or because you never race swap a black dude to a white guy. Because people just don't care about white people in 2021. It's a sad fact. Yeah, you'll notice that I've gotten a little more edgy, I guess you would say. I'm kind of like back on my old channel, I used to hold back because I didn't want to talk about politics because I figured I'd piss somebody off and I'd lose a fan. But if you want to be a fan, hit the subscribe button. It's right down there. I don't hate people for their personal beliefs. So if you would like to, comment, my DMs on Instagram are always open. Message me if you don't like something I said. That's the best place to do it. But like, it's the same for race swapping. You're like, hey, black people, we don't really like the black people in the comics. We don't think they're good enough to be in our movie. We're gonna take one of the white dudes. We'll make them black for you. But that's my whole thing with race and gender swapping. If you agree, if you disagree, if you something out there, let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, man, y'all have a great day, and y'all peace out. See ya. And the awkward silence.